In this video, we are going to look at joining more than two tables together. We are going to join three tables together. So let's look at the three tables we want to join. We want to go to our diagram. And in this one, I want to find the employee. I want to find what department they're in. And I also want to know where that department is located. Right? So employees have a relationship to departments, and departments have a relationship to their locations. So employees do have a relationship to locations, right? They do. Employee definitely works somewhere. But we don't have a relationship line established for that. We don't need a relationship line established for that because we can go through the departments table to get there. All right. So for this one, we're going to get the employee's last name. We're going to find their department name. And we're going to see what city they're in. What city is that department in? All right, so let's write it. We're going to get the last name, the department name, in the city, and I'm going to call the department name department just to make it look, and I'll call the last name just to get a little practice using some common aliases here, column aliases. Did I say that wrong? I think I did. And we're going to do this from the employees table. We said that one of them's coming there. We'll call the employees table E. And we need to join, I spelled employees wrong. We're going to join that to the departments table, which I'll call D, on. Okay. Now we've done this before, join employees to departments table. So from the employees table, we want to get the department ID and see if it's equal to the department ID in the departments table. E dot department ID. Okay. So that joined our first two tables together. And now we're going to join the departments table to the locations table. Okay, so employees join departments on this condition, join to the location, and we'll call the location table L on this condition. From the departments table, we're going to look at the location ID and see if it matches the location's location ID. Right? So let's go back to our diagram and look at this. From the employees table, we're taking the department ID to see if it matches the department ID here. So we joined employees to departments based on that. From the departments table, we're going to take the location ID and match it to the location ID in the locations table. And that's how we'll get the city. Let's go back here and execute it. And that is locations, I believe. Execute it again. There we go. So King is the executive department is in Seattle. Coach R is in the executive department in Seattle. Arnold, Ernst, and Lawrence all work in the IT department in South Lake. These people all work in the shipping department, which is in South San Francisco, etc. on down the line. Okay. In an earlier video, I mentioned that we talk about left and right for our joins. And that's where I said you don't always see employees is on the left of departments, but they're on separate lines, so it's harder to see. So the one that listed first is the left, joined to the table on the right. This one is on the left, joined to this location table, which is on the right. So in our next videos, we're going to talk about some other kinds of joins that make use of that left and right. So I just wanted to show you an example. One, joining 3 tables together, but 2, also that you can't always get everything on one line.